once with a one-star glow. What could go wrong on this dusty road? It's Bubba's Dive Bar Roadshow.
That's right, we're in Inglis. We're at Maguires, and we're here to see their Bar Olympics. We're real excited to be here, so let's go inside and find out what it's all about.
We walked in and I did what I always do. Checked the lighting, found my angles, found the neon, lost Bubba. He was already knee-deep in conversation, holding court like the unofficial mayor of Dive Bar Nation. Because while I'm looking for good lighting, Bubba, he's looking for good people. And spoiler alert, he found them.
Okay, so we're here at Maguires in Inglis, and we're here with Heather and Scott, and they're the owners. And my understanding is that they opened the bar 6 weeks ago. And prior to that, we're going to find out when the bar opened before. And it is Maguires. It is a Irish pub. Am I correct on that one, or a
Irish themed sports bar?
Irish themed sports bar. Tell me about why you decided to open the bar.
So I've always wanted a bar, probably like a million other people, and I've thought about it for a long time, and the opportunity came up. Actually, a couple of opportunities came up, and we passed on the other opportunities, mainly because of size and what we could do with it. So this one, we like the space, and we've actually had the opportunity before, but we passed on it. So this was the right time.
It's a beautiful bar.
Thank you.
It is an absolutely beautiful bar. If I had to use it as I would say it has a Cheers vibe. But I want to explain to you where the word dive bar came from. Okay, it is not a bad word. Dive bar, in Kissy and myself's opinion, is it is a badge of honor. It really is. A dive bar they started them in Prohibition, and because most bars that were Prohibition bars were underneath a building or underneath some establishment and they were hidden away, they called it diving down to go to the bar when they walked down the steps. That's how dive bar came about.
Gotcha.
It was never a bad word. Somebody took it and twisted it and turned it into something it's not. So we love going to dive bars. What we like is we enjoy a mom and pop business where the owners actually show up and care. And it's hard to find.
And that's what we do. I'm here at 9 a.m. every day, and making sure we're cleaning and everything's all taken care of, and we help our girls set up. And that's what our goal was to create a Cheers vibe, because it's a small town. There's been people that's been coming here for years. Everybody knows each other, so they leave all their problems at the door and they come in and they have a couple drinks and they have a good time.
This place has been a bar for a long time too, and it's been different types of bars. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to bring it back to the way that anybody can come here, not just, I like to say, inclusive rather than exclusive. The space is a shame to waste the space too.
And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Everybody that's ever come in here says they just like the feel of it too. So.
It does. It's a wonderful vibe. And I have to tell you, we did an interview at a bar, and one of the bar owners said to me, she said, "We all live in one big sandbox and we all have to get along." Mm-hmm. She said, "If you come to my bar, you get treated the same."
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of important, that everybody has that feeling. I believe that a definition of a dive bar is that you walk in as a stranger and you leave as a friend.
Well, the saying here is you walk in a stranger and you leave family.
There you go.
That's the vibe here, and these people will go above and beyond. I mean, they all pull together.
Yeah, people in this town, they treat this place like it's their own. So it's not just. And although we'd like to have people from outside of town too, it's important to make sure that the locals are happy.
They're having Bar Olympics, and we are super excited to be here. But other than that, what are your specials?
We have Wednesday is Irish night. So if you're wearing green, and you come in and you get, $1
dollar
off any Irish drink, whether it be whiskey or
A draft, Guinness draft.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
and we're still working on a lot of things that we're trying to do during the week. Obviously, the Irish music is also a theme, which is playing right now. So,
We're also looking into cornhole tournaments. We got a couple people that are going to be coming in, getting into the cornhole tournaments. We have a dart league. We're trying to get pool leagues in here. We also have a bowling league that's going to be coming in here.
we're still working on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, but like Thursday and Friday, Mama Joan does karaoke. And then Saturday is usually reserved for live music. So if we don't have live music, we'll have a DJ. But
We're also trying to, we have a comedian coming in as
Oh,
well.
that's
We
right.
like doing comedian
Yeah.
shows. We're going to have a bike show. We're going to do a scavenger hunt for the bikes on Easter, for the people on their bikes. So we're going to just get a lot of the local bars involved, and we're going to have like a scavenger hunt type thing. We like to get the community involved.
So I don't necessarily know when it first started. I believe this building was built somewhere in the 50s, and it's gone through, the whole property's gone through a few different owners. The current owner, I think, had it for 20 or 25 years. So he owns the restaurant, he owns the bar, he owns the liquor store, and he owns the motel out back.
So there's a motel out back.
Yes,
So if you get too drunk, there's a place to sleep.
exactly. Or if you're coming in from out of town, there is a place to stay.
We're a little fishing village. We have Yankeetown, and we have a lot of boat docks. We have a lot of shrimp boats that go out, a lot of fish boats go out, all out of Yankeetown. So a lot of these people, they're big, big fishers.
As far as this goes, the history that I know was it was Shrimp Landing approximately 13 or 14 years ago. And then after that, it was Pirates Cove for a couple years. And then we took over the space last December, and we opened up in January. So, like I said, it's continuously been a bar, but how people have set it up has been different. What they've done here has been different.
I'm very excited to come back here in 6 months and see what you guys have done. If this is, I don't know what it looked like before, but it looks amazing now.
Now, our bartenders, before we opened up, we got our bartenders heavily involved in just the character of the bar, how they wanted to get their rhythm, how they wanted their things set up. We got them heavily involved in that, so they were a big influence on, what they do over there.
And it's a full liquor bar.
It is a full liquor
And you
bar.
accept credit cards.
We do.
Okay.
Also, our bartenders, we kind of integrated them from the previous bars. So this is what they called home, and this is where we kept them. So everybody who works here has worked here previously.
And everybody knows everybody that walks in the door.
And everybody knows everybody who walks through that door.
Well,
So you've been in business in the area for a while, and you know the community, you know the people.
Yes,
So when you were buying this, it was like family buying it.
kind of, yeah.
so it's more, when you come here, you realize that a lot of these businesses have been around for a long time, or at least the spaces have been around for a long time that they're doing business in, and people rely on that here. And again, nobody's getting rich owning a business in this town. It's more about, at least for us, trying to keep those businesses going, especially from local. So
Yeah.
that sounds kind of cliche, but
People that,
It really doesn't, not to me, because I think it's great. Because if this would have closed, look at all these people here.
Right,
Where
exactly.
would they be tonight?
exactly.
It's admirable, and I think it's phenomenal that you care enough about this area that you want to keep this bar going, and
it's the people. I mean, the people are, what gave us the drive to.
Oh, and you should have seen this place when the first night we opened. I mean, we haven't even done our grand opening yet.
Our
We just
grand
wanted to
opening.
open just to get the bartenders back working again.
So you're going to do a grand opening.
We are
are.
doing a grand
March
opening.
I would
14th.
love
That whole week, St. Patrick's.
March 14th.
Yeah. We wanted to make sure that these guys, because there was some of the people that were working in the previous bar, we wanted to make sure they were back to work as soon as possible. So
They got-
that's when we didn't have a lot of the things done that we wanted to get done. and we wanted to get them working. So we opened, but that first night we opened, this place was standing room only, and that's because of the people here
In this town.
that wanted to support it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
That's awesome. I mean, it's fantastic.
these girls were told 2 weeks before Christmas that they weren't going to have a job. So we got this place open in, 3 weeks? It's basically for them. And
Okay, so this is Danielle. She's one of the bartenders. And apparently she's been here a long time. She's here before it became Maguires. So tell me a little bit about the bar.
Tell you a little bit about the bar. I moved here a couple years ago, about 3 years ago, and I started working here immediately. Liz had taken it over at that time, and we were Pirates Cove. The bar is awesome. It's amazing. I love the atmosphere here. I love how big it is. It's a lot of room here, and the community is amazing. A lot of good people around here.
So are these all mostly regulars that come?
Yep. At least 90% of the bar right now.
Okay. And you have been a bartender for how long?
I've been a bartender for 22 years.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty impressive to stay at anything for that length of period of time, especially in that profession.
Yeah.
So if the walls could talk, what would they say?
What would they say? God, who knows what they would say? They've also probably seen things that I haven't seen, you know? But I don't know. I've seen a lot of amazing things happen here, and a lot, you know, we've, I don't know, a lot of fun, a lot of good times, a lot of memories.
My definition of a dive bar is you walk in as a stranger and you leave as a friend.
That would be us.
What is your definition of a dive bar?
Same thing, and that would be us. I try to make a friend with everybody. Everybody that comes in says that they feel like they're family. They come back because they feel welcome. I have people come from Jacksonville, Gainesville, from Orlando, everywhere.
If there was one thing that you would want the world to know about this bar, what would you tell them?
Come and see us.
So Michelle, tell me a little bit about the bar.
Oh, it's a great little bar. It's always been a local bar, and it's changed hands a couple of times. But yeah, I hope this sticks. It's just good people and a place where people can gather and have a good time, and there's never no trouble or, you know.
It seems the atmosphere in the bar seems very nice.
Yeah, everybody gets along, and if you don't know someone, you'll get to know them before you leave.
Teresa and Phil.
Teresa and Phil.
Okay. And they own their own shrimping business. Okay?
We sell fresh seafood
Fresh seafood.
called PNT Seafood and Bait.
Okay. And that's close to here?
That's here in Inglis, or actually in Crackertown.
In Crackertown.
And he sells down on 19 and Cornflower with the peanut guy, Roger. It used to be Crossroads, and this was the alleyway here. This was the wall. There was a door there on the other side. And if they come out of the bar, they had to be careful with the alleyway in case they got hit by the cars going through.
I love the atmosphere in this
It's always
bar.
been our come-to place.
This is our go-to place.
Been our
This is where I'm
come-to place. We're
comfortable.
comfortable
I
here.
come here, I feel safe. When I come here, if I'm not with him, I feel safe.
I was just saying that to the owners, that it's so important, and I don't want to stereotype. I really don't want to say it, but it's so important for a woman to feel safe in a bar. Because if you don't feel safe in a bar, you won't go, and if the women aren't there, the men aren't going to go.
Exactly. But I feel safe here. Like I said, he's a shrimp captain, so he's out on the 90-foot, 100-foot boats, and I'm here. But I know a lot of the locals here, and I feel safe.
And what is your name, sir?
It's Scotty.
Scotty.
Yes, sir.
And have you been coming here a long time?
I've been here since.
Scott, say that one more time. Scotty Too Hottie. Scotty Too Hottie.
Yeah,
He's the ladies' guys around, the ladies' girl. He's the ladies' man around here.
I'm like a local celebrity around here.
Yeah?
In this bar, anyway.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Because I've been
He's
here
been here forever.
forever. And since
Oh, you're like furniture.
Since all four, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So you came, when they took over the bar, you came with it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So this is Levi and Jen. This is Mama and son that come to this bar because they like this bar.
This is our home away from home.
Okay, well that's great. I mean, I I've been telling everybody, I love the atmosphere in the bar.
It's a vibe. You come in as a stranger, but you leave as family, always.
I always say you come in as a stranger and you leave as a friend. But I like to come in and leave as family.
This is the only bar that I come to. The owners, Heather and Scott, love them both.
I'm here with Bubba and Bubba.
How y'all doing tonight?
So Bubba, tell me, what do you think of the new changes in the bar?
I think it's good. You know, they switch things around. There's a little more room to dance. There's a little more room for shenanigans.
Okay, so this is Mama Joan, and Mama Joan takes care of all the entertainment,
Yeah.
all of the social media, everything for the bar. And tell me about the bar.
Oh, it's great. Maguires Sports Bar. We make a lot of memories, have a lot of fun. They've been great new owners. This will be the third owner in this building I've been with. But they are wonderful people. Want to do a lot for the community. We're trying to get more community involved and get everybody in here. We do a lot of karaoke. We've got Bar Olympics. We have our
Tonight.
Yes, Bar Olympics and our Get Your Irish On.
Yeah, get
Wednesday.
your Irish on. If you come in on Wednesday wearing a green shirt,
Yep,
then you get $1 off.
$1 off all your Irish drinks and beer. Thursday, Fridays, karaoke. Saturday, live bands, or we do music, dance, and games.
Okay.
Sunday, fun day, always, you know. And Monday, Tuesday, I play some games in here too. We do more card, like trivia and stuff, just with football trivia and stuff like that. So have a lot going on every day of the week. So come on in and see us. Bring your shenanigans. We make memories and fun. That's what we do here.
So this is Doc. We're still at Maguires. They're getting ready for all their games. They're doing bingo right now, but Doc's been coming here a while. He's going to tell us a little bit about the bartenders and the bar. So give us some information.
I'm a couple miles from here is where I live. Probably my first place I stopped into when I built a house in the jungle down the road. I got to come back every day. It's a great place, great people. Everybody knows each other.
Oh, it's awesome. It's like one big dysfunctional family.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty much dysfunctional generally. So yeah, I fit in.
We showed up for Bar Olympics, and they did not disappoint. Irish bingo, put it in the hole, bag toss, flip cup, beer pong, and pride was on the line, and nobody was backing down. The regulars showed out, the barflies jumped in, and at some point, it stopped being about the games and started feeling like a family reunion, but with a referee. We came for shenanigans, but what did we get? A true dive bar community. The kind where everybody knows your story. The kind where winning is fun, but belonging is better. The kind where the owners don't just count the register, they count the people. Because in a real dive bar, you're never just a tab. You're part of the tribe. And that's why we do this show. To show you the faces behind the bar, the hands raising the trophies, and the hearts that make these places matter. Dive bars don't just build customers, they build family. This is Maguire's Irish Sports Bar.
Okay, so it's that time of the night. We got so carried away inside, we forgot what time it was, and it got dark on us. But it is that time, and they're getting it. A 5-star dive bar, Bubba rated.
Bubba's got a